Hello and welcome back to Geek, Feng, Shui. I'm your host and game master, Bob Sellers Jr. As usual, shout out to my friends at the fun brewery here in Casson called Gaelic Brewing Company. I'm not reimbursed, recompensed, or otherwise paid to bring them up, other than to say I enjoy going there. I think you may want to look in your area for similar fun and games, as they cater to geeks amongst us with a variety of board games and other games you can play. It's family orientated, and food trucks and trivia nights, Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering. They try to bring all kinds of different things to bring people together. Yoga, I don't do yoga, but every time they bring it up, I try to think of how you drink beer when you're doing yoga and just leave it at that. So anyway, on with today's dailies. As usual, I'm trying to do my cup of Geek Feng Shui with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Make sure I hit record this time. Earlier in the week, we had snafu. I'll let you look up what that stands for, so I don't get in trouble with the YouTube monitors, as they may or may not be. And we had a situation where I work where an engineer was looking at a computer and called up back to his shop and said the computer was foobar and they need to send another one. The administrative assistant was sitting there looking confused at the term, so she pulled down Webster's dictionary and was aghast when she found what that stood for. I was even more aghast when Webster's had the actual F word in there. And I wanted to write a note of complaint that they could use foul, but I won't go there. Military terms and kind of geek terms and vice versa. Harkens back to the day that Fords are actually real Dodges, but I don't want to offend any of the Ford viewers. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't already. It helps the channel. There's no cost. If you don't want to be bothered by notifications of when I release videos, you can set the bell accordingly. Appreciate the support of those who already have. You know who you are. Take a bow. Rumor has it that if you subscribe to my channel, I may, I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but it's quite possible I'm polite and return the subscription, which is not to be confused with the verboten sub for a sub that YouTube has rules about. I did a discovery tour for Origins, Assassin's Creed Origins yesterday. Plan to do the next couple, including Valhalla. Why not? It's always nice to have some partial sets.
Thank you. What do you have today?
Yep, wrong button.
Take care of...
Have you got a contract for me?
My agents are not meant to undertake these tasks.
Silence the poet and burn it
Target
down.
is a talent in the business. I do it.
Ran into somebody and we
I'll
got
see you
talking
later,
about
friend.
Assassin's Creed and
Goodbye for
bothered them with the term assassin. Tried to point out that assassins aren't necessarily evil, they're just very quiet in what they do. It's like one person's terrorist is another person's freedom fighter. It all depends upon your twisted point of view. But to each their own. I respected the opinion. Just point out that I happen to be a Mason, and you know anything about the history of Freemason, you know, it's tied kind of hand in hand to Templars. You would think I would be offended by the premise of the Assassin's Creed storyline, and I'm not. I didn't dream. If not, amusing. But there we go. My own opinion. I'm entitled to it. I embrace it. And I enjoy having my opinion. I'm actually a past master, if it further offends on somebody, but as one of the world's premier secret societies, you can look up everything Sonic Lodges do on YouTube these days. And so this is the famous little fort in the woods. Put it a little further, I suppose. Gotta get my character some cardio exercise.
I should be cautious around here.
Uh-oh. Well, that made that easy. Be like Uber Quest, like Uber Eats. Dinner for two? Yes, snooze, you lose. Let's see where our other quest here is. My dogs go crazy upstairs. I don't know if you can hear that. Destroy them carts. Big news today, breaking: Aaron Rodgers is now a Jet, so the drama gets to move to the Jets rather than the Packers, which I'm not sure if it's a sigh of relief from both parties. This is one of those ones. Yep. Duh. You're dealing with a lash. I don't make fire because I am fire. Character, a story I'm working on. So the only thing you have to worry about here, the cats and the wolves, is invariably they're placed somewhere in your path to keep you in combat. Or if you bump a deer, they get mad. I grew up a Vikings fan, so when Favre went to the Jets and then to the Vikings, I made sure I have my Favre jersey with purple and gold. I don't think Rodgers would do that to the Packer Nation. The backlash that Favre got was, he earned it doing what he did, but I think a bulk of what Aaron has for vindictiveness is pointed towards the 49ers, if anybody, for not drafting him, is leaving him out to hang on a hook on draft day. That is the dailies for today. Try to get another video or two up tonight. Go through my library and try to introduce a couple more games. My daughter has a game that I found the original CDs to that she has on Steam, and see if I can borrow it through Steam to show. We'll see. The one good thing about doing this channel is I'm learning a lot of games I had that I didn't really play or have the urge after I purchased them to play. Now I have the reason to play them. So with that, I'm going to give one last shout out to Get It Good, and we're going to call it a video, and have a great time of day wherever you're at.